Hello, I'm Maria from the Richardson Simple Living. I've actually filmed 2 vlogs today. So I've done yesterday's and today's, I don't know. I've done 2 together anyway. The reason for that is because it's evening time now. The vlog from yesterday I did in the morning, and the vlog you've seen today is evening time on the same day. Reason for that is because I want to take you out and show you what we use and how we clean out the chickens, and we bought some sand. We're going to put them a sand bath in, because I was telling you about how Dean had taken some bricks out and they're bathing in like this hollow in the bricks, but it gets full and muck and things like that. So he's going to swap it over to a sand bath, as we've been out and bought some today. So yeah, the reason why we've waited till the evening, it's been so hot today that we couldn't do it earlier. So the sun is setting now and it's a lot cooler, so I'm videoing it now. Although it'll probably be morning when you see this, but I actually took the video the evening before you're seeing it. So it's a lot cooler then, although I say that, I'm still, I look a bit. Anyway, what I'm going to show you is, before we go outside to see what he's doing, he's going to mix some of this stuff. Don't know if anybody's ever seen it before. We get it from our local farm that deals with poultry things. It's called Virkon S, and it's a powerful broad spectrum virucidal, if that's how you say it, disinfectant. Because sometimes we use Jay's fluid, but we were talking about it to the lady whose farm we go to, the poultry farm, and she was saying this stuff is actually better, especially this time of the year when you've got all your mites and things like that you have to watch for. So I think it's a powder, and I think you have to mix it with 5 litres of water, I think. I need some new glasses. Small print, I can't see it so good as I used to, so I need some stronger glasses. So yeah, you add a sachet of 50 grams, which is what this says, and you add it to 5 litres of water, which is what he does, and then he puts it into this sprayer, as you'll see in a minute, and then he can spray around the poultry areas and everything when he's cleaned all of the sawdust and everything out. I'll show you what else he gets from the farm, what he uses to put on the floor, and he uses the same thing for all of the poultry, except for the pheasants. They've got wood chip down, and we never have to clean in there, you know, never have to clean in there. Other than cleaning their drinkers and food bowls, we never have to clean in there, because it all absorbs through the wood chip, and it's always spotless. We have a quick spray round sometimes with this stuff, the disinfectant, or if he's got Jay's fluid on the go, he'll have a quick spray round, but that's it. We don't have to dig at the floor or nothing like that, or put new stuff down. It all stays fine. But chickens and the ducks, they have to be cleaned. Well, I say cleaned with the dogs. We don't actually clean them out because they're on earth. What we do is just chuck this stuff down that I'm going to show you. It's like a horse bedding thing, it says on the front, but it's suitable for all poultry and that, and it composts beautifully. It's wonderful stuff, and it's ever so good, and all of the poultry get on with it, so it's great. But I'll show you that in a minute as well. So we'll go outside now then, now the sun's setting, and it's not going to beat on our heads too much, because Dean's going to clean them and I'm going to film it. I got the easy job. So yeah. So that's the stuff he's going to be using. He's going to put that into a container and spray it, use that for spraying. It lasts more than one clean. It does go quite a long way actually. So we'll go and do that now. Right, so we're filling the bucket up, which has got the litre marks inside. So he's going to fill it up to the 5 litres. I'm surprised the ducks aren't going mad when they hear water running. They love the sound of water. It's actually filling the pool up with it at the moment. Do you want them? We'll have a quick look in the pool. Oh, sorry, I forgot to cut it. We'll have a quick look in the pool, what that's doing while he's snipping it. been emptied, been cleaned. It's just had a load of chlorine chucked in it, and there's the hose pipe. Going to fill it. This is going to take over a day to fill. So, although it has given out rain, if we don't clean it and put water in it and chlorine, it'll just get the rainwater in it at the bottom, and that'll get all algae in it, green and horrible. So it's better to put the chlorine in and fill it, and it's a job done then. Won't get algae. There's the stuff. It's like a pink powdery stuff. And puts that in there. Empties the old sachet in. Gives it a stir. And that makes a nice disinfectant. So it's going to pour it into this sprayer. And should take it all, it did last time. It's proper good pink stuff. I'm standing on the other side of the gate, make sure I don't get splashed. I say, you can see it all pink in there. You can actually smell it. Nice and good for it. Chicken's all looking. What's going to happen? Put it all in. Should take it all. There's a fly on me. I got bit yesterday by a bug, and it was actually sucking my blood. Blood trickled down my arm. I was at the cemetery, and it's like a mosquito-y thing, a little mosquito-y thing. Luckily my arm's none the worse for it today, so I'm a bit wary of bugs now. So, attach all the spray gun bit to it, and then you'll have to have a fiddle with it till you get the spray bit right, because it never comes right. You have to fiddle till you get it right. Awkward these things are, very awkward. But it's all clear enough out the way already. It's a lot cooler down here now. It's shaded under here. My favourite spot. So it's a lot cooler. So I'm going to come out the way while you mess with that. I don't want to get covered in it. It's very awkward to get it working. Sometimes it works lovely, and then other times it takes a lot of messing about. It's a pump he had given him, a spray thing he had given him, so it's not always brilliant, but once it gets going it does the job. Dean's a bit pessimistic on this. Right, and with the chickens, they're all in this corner and by the door, so I've got to be careful they don't charge past me. See what I mean by they've been dust bathing down there, look. See where they're starting to dig it back out. It's not good. First thing he does is scrapes all the areas out the top. I think really it is quite dusty. I think he should wear a mask. It's a bit dusty. So he scrapes all of that. We've got one chicken still sat. I'm sure she'll soon move though. What you doing, girls? You're going to have a nice clean pen in a minute. Yes, you're going to have a nice clean pen, aren't you? Eh? Look at them watching. You don't need yours doing. You might need the top of your box sweeping, that's about it. Oh, look at Rasty. Look at him. Shut that door a minute so they don't come out. Let's see him. See if we get him to come over. Oh, his neck feathers are gone and he looks so scraggy. Come on. I don't think he wants to be seen. Come on.
I say stop.
He looks absolutely awful. I'll be glad when he finishes molting lark. He's got all his plume back. And you're all right, aren't you? Right? Trouble is it doesn't focus very well through the wire. So yeah, first job is to clean all the top bits out, and then I assume then it's all the lane box bits, and then it'll be the big section. I'll show you what we throw in a minute when we get to that bit. Oh, don't you all come out or we'll lose you. Just see if the cat's around. Oh, the cat caught a pigeon this morning. The pigeon was about as big as Jasper, but didn't bother him. Where you going? Where you going, girls? There's no evening stroll for you. Be nice when you're all clean. You'll like it. So yeah, like I say, we'll just clean the top bits and then we'll do the bottom. So that's how we clean the chickens, or Dean cleans them. He always cleans them, not me. I've showed you what we use for the floor and whatnot. It's like a horse bedding, but it is very good for poultry, and the poultry farm sells it specifically for poultry. And it's very good, and it, like I said before, it's very good for composting. It's really good, and some of that is what I've got in the bottom of my Swede, and a couple of other pots I put some of that compost that's already rotted down in, and everything's grown really well with it. He puts straw in the top boxes because they tend to like roosting in there at night. Although they've got like a pole to roost on, they don't seem to like doing that. They like to sit in the box at the top, so he puts straw in there. And he's put the dust bath in, which was the bottom of like an old rabbit cage sort of thing. I was going to say hutch, but it was a cage like for indoor rabbits. And he's used that, and he's filled it with some sharp sand because it has bits of grit in, which is good for the chickens to eat. They've been eating it already. I just put it in, but it is good for the digestive system, grit and things like that. So they're loving that, and as you just seen, one of the Buff-Orpingtons have already dived in and started doing his thing. So hopefully they'll enjoy that as a dust bath. And that's it, I think, for cleaning them. Yeah, I've just left Dean out there now. He's just sweeping down the path all along that pathway bit, and he's sweeping all of that up, and everything just going to the compost bin then. And then if it doesn't rain, I think we're just going to go and sit outside for a bit because it's much cooler out there now, but I can see some storm clouds gathering. So I'm glad really I have filmed this evening, and because it might rain tomorrow. So yeah, that's that then. That's how we clean them out. The spray stuff that I showed you, that we spray, you see Dean spraying it near the chickens. It's not harmful to the chickens or animals in any way like that. It's not harmful. It's perfectly fine to spray it when they're about. There's nothing harmful about it. So yeah, that's that then. I think that's everything I wanted to tell you about it. And now I shall see you for another vlog again tomorrow. So take care, everybody. Bye.